So you hit the open road and you're going RVing. Everything's gonna be great, right?
But what do you do when life happens and you need medical attention? In this video, we're gonna share the best healthcare solution for RVers, truckers, and nomads.
One of the biggest questions we always get is, what about healthcare on the road, right? And this is a very, very tricky thing because healthcare is dependent on the state in which you live.
In our first year RVing, there were situations where we needed medical attention. The closest provider that was in network was actually in another state. We literally had to cross state lines in order to get medical attention.
You know the deal, right? You go into a brand new office, you got to call ahead and make sure they're going to take your insurance, whatever that insurance is, and then you've got to fill out forms that are about this thick, right? Nowadays, you need to wear a mask when you're sitting in that waiting room.
Yeah.
It takes you 20 minutes to fill out the information. Who knows how long you're going to be sitting in that room waiting to see a doctor.
There's really no reason why medical attention should be like that. At least not for the nickel and dime things, like when you need antibiotics, when you got bit by something, you know what you need. So when John and I started encountering these problems as we were RVing full time, we started looking into the right healthcare solution for RVers. This is actually something that we've been working on since 2019 because we wanted to be really selective. There's a lot of companies out there that offer telehealth benefits, but we really wanted to make sure that A, it was priced right, and B, it offered more than just a digital doctor.
Yeah, we were looking for value, not only for us, but something that would work and help RV Odd Squad, our members, right? The people that we serve. And we ended up finding My Telehealth. We've been testing it, we've been digging into the company, we've been watching their reviews, and we think this is the best, cheapest available healthcare solution for nomads, RVers, and truckers.
When you're traveling, you're not by your doctor, and depending on your insurance, there may not be someone that's in network around.
Right.
And doesn't it always happen that, like, if your kid's gonna get chicken pox, it's gonna happen when you're like in another state, not when you're 5 minutes away from your doctor? And so we really need to find a solution that works for people that are nomadic so that you can access a doctor 24/7 from anywhere as long as you have an internet connection.
And that's what we were looking for at first, but once we started digging into telehealth, they had more benefits than we ever imagined we could ever get, especially for the price they were offering it for.
Now, the solution that we're presenting, it's not healthcare insurance, but it's a huge benefit, and here's why. If you already have insurance, but you need access to a doctor 24/7, and you might be out of network, this is gonna help you access a doctor 24/7. But if you don't have insurance or you're underinsured, this is a really good alternative to make sure that you can access a doctor whenever you need to.
Now, this healthcare solution, telehealth, can be done with your phone. If you have your phone with you, you have lots of options. The first benefit is advocacy, guys. Now, what do I mean by healthcare advocacy?
Basically, they translate healthcare into English so that every year when you're re-enrolling and trying to figure out what you need to do for your needs and your family's needs, they're going to help you understand the terms and help you come to the decision on what will work best for you.
And so these are professional healthcare people that understand how all the healthcare policies work, how insurance work. So you have an advocate that's going to look out for you and help explain your benefits.
The next benefit I'm really excited about, that's called Speak with a Counselor. And the reason this is so important is to protect your mental health. Now, make no mistake, they are not psychiatrists, they are not psychologists, but they are master's level counselors that can help you when you're going through something.
Exactly.
And this is really important for RVers, and here's why. The road can get a little lonely. And in a time where we've had to be socially distant from one another, it's really easy to feel all alone. So if you're having an issue, having somebody that is trained that you can speak to so you're not alone is a huge benefit.
So if you're down, you're depressed, you've lost a loved one, you've lost an animal, you're having marital problems, the bottom line, guys, is that there's always somebody there that you can talk to.
Yeah, and after this video, I think I'm going to need someone to call.
We need to call a marriage counselor?
Just saying.
The third benefit is being able to message a specialist.
Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, this one's really cool, right? You can text any of these specialists for the help that you need.
And you'll usually get a response within 2 to 4 hours.
But guaranteed within 24 hours, guys.
So, like when you have that question about your kid, or you're like, should I see a doctor? Like this one, okay, I got to tell you this story. I'm ratting you out. when he had his cancer removed, somebody decided the reason the scar looks like death is because somebody decided to remove his own stitches. And then to make matters worse, he kept like asking everybody like in the RV park, does this look infected? Does this look infected? He needed to ask a specialist, does this look infected? Not asking some stranger. It was totally infected. But for those of you that are stubborn and don't want to go to the doctor, or he makes the excuse, it's too far, it's too much money. And it's like, because your death is so much cheaper, right? Just go to the doctor. Well, this way you can message a specialist and you have no excuse to not get your question answered.
Which brings up a great point, you guys. You can text any of these specialists and get the help that you need. You can actually set up an appointment with your doctor. This is the most important benefit of all 4 benefits. You actually can talk to your MD, right? A licensed doctor from your state.
And what I really like is that this company is in all 50 states. Even if you're out of the country, you can use this service too, which is huge. So, you know, if you get that bladder infection in Mexico, you're gonna be okay.
One of the things I love about this, guys, is there's no hidden fees. This is unlimited. You can text as many times. You can get as much counseling as you need.
You can be as sick as you want to be.
You can be as sick as you want to be and see 3-4 doctors a day if you have to. There's no limit on any of this. And if you're an RV Odd Squad member, Mercedes and I can get this for as little as $29 a month. Actually, if you're a member of the founders or the advisory board, you get this included free for a year.
I don't want anybody to have an excuse for why they're not taking good care of themselves.
Right.
You know, we have a lot of spectrum of RV Odd Squad members. We have some people that are on a very limited fixed income, and then we have multimillionaires that are members of the RV Odd Squad. And what I really like about this is that no matter where you fall in that spectrum, this benefit can help you, because we all need to be able to access a doctor 24/7. And you can have up to 8 members of your household. They'll all have their own private portal. So they're all talking to a doc one-on-one, all private.
This whole system is HIPAA compliant. Your records are completely safe.
Yeah.
You can upload documents into the system so that you'll see records. Anytime you see a doctor, a counselor, or a message specialist, everything is on your chart. This goes on for years and years and years. If you are allergic to any medications, you're going to upload that. You're going to
not repeat it each time.
Yeah, you're not going to have to repeat filling out the application every time you go to see a doctor.
You'll also be able to request the same specialist. John and I are not seeing any of your private healthcare information. Right. So don't worry about the rash, Jimmy. Nobody's going to know about that.
No, in all seriousness, you guys, this is completely private. So when you make an appointment with a doctor, he's going to basically see your entire script, right? He's going to see your history, everything that's loaded in there before you even talk to him.
And the longer you have it, the more history they'll already see. So you don't have to tell 50 people about what happened when you were 19 and about the broken bone, because you repeat yourself so much when you see a doctor.
Yeah, and one of the coolest things I think about this is a regular physician. They can prescribe medications for where you are anywhere in the country.
Yeah.
You just got to tell them where you are, and they will tell you where the closest pharmacy is to pick up the medication. Mm-hmm. And this solves a lot of problems. What can be better than actually be able to see a doctor in the field without having to make an appointment in some state you've never been to and have to go finding a doctor's office and fill out applications?
Mm-hmm. Now they gave you the prescription, but where are you going to actually fill the prescription, right? Depending on where you are, you may not have a CVS in the state that you're in. So they have a prescription valet. So once they know where you're located, they can help you find a pharmacy nearby. This benefit is also designed to help save you money. So this is just the icing on the cake. So they're taking you from the beginning to the end, not just leaving you with the script and you're on your own. Good luck filling it out. Another benefit that's coming, it's not here yet, and it will be an additional fee, but it's just so exciting, I have to talk about it, is GoLexi. Now this is a veterinarian in your hands 24/7. So, you know, when things happen with the dog and they can't talk to you, but you know something's wrong and you don't have a veterinarian nearby and you're like, what do I do? Right? Because you feel guilty. You just want to get them taken care of. And if it's an emergency situation, this can cost so much money on the road. So having a veterinarian at your disposal that you can ask these questions, you can find out what you need to look for, this is going to be a huge benefit.
Not only is this site and app in English, it's also in Spanish. And we have a lot of Spanish RV Odd Squad members because of my beautiful wife, right? We get those guys coming over this way. And you'll be able to not only see it in English, but also in Espanol.
I like how you said Espanol.
Bottom line, guys, no waiting in waiting rooms, no masks, right? Where do you usually get sick? Usually I get sick when I go to the waiting room, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to put the power of fantastic healthcare in the palm of your hand on your phone. We think this is a no-brainer. We've done the research for you. We really test stuff out, make sure it works, make sure it's a good company, make sure it's a good service, and that they're going to stand behind their product if you ever have a problem.
Remember, it's included with the founders and the advisory board membership.
Yeah, don't pay for it. You guys got it free for a year.
But if you're not, we still have negotiated a deep discount. Find the link below. We are so passionate about making sure that all of our people are covered that we are putting this link on the video and on all of our videos. There is no excuse not to take care of your health. We love you. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you in the next video.